Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Mailchimp member on Razorpay payment. So here, as an owner of an online store, I am using Razorpay as a payment gateway to manage all the transactions and to collect the payments from my customer. And my objective is that as soon as a customer is going to make a purchase by making the payment successfully in Razorpay, automatically that customer should be added in my mailing list of Mailchimp. To automate the entire process, we will have to set up the connection between Razorpay and Mailchimp, and that we are going to do without any coding and programming skills with the help of an amazing automation software that is Pabbly Connect. So for your business, if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, we are going to learn step by step that how we can automatically create member in Mailchimp for Razorpay payment. So as an owner of an online store, I am using Razorpay to collect my payments and to manage my transactions. And I am using Mailchimp as an email marketing applications to send email campaigns to my customers. Now I want that as soon as a customer is going to purchase a product from my online store by making the purchase through Razorpay, that customer should be added directly as a member in my Mailchimp email marketing list, so that I can send emails to these customers for the offers, new launches, etc., and to maintain the consistency and to increase and boost the sales. To automate this entire process, I will have to set up the connection between Razorpay and Mailchimp, and that I'm going to do without any coding and programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all our daily repetitive tasks without the requirement of any coding or any programming skills, simply by setting up connections between our work applications. So with the help of Pabbly Connect, as you know, today we will be setting up the connection between Razorpay account and Mailchimp. Let's get started for that. This is my home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by tapping the URL pabbly.com/connect/INR in our browser. After coming over here, we'll find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But in case if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. As an existing user, therefore, I'm going to click on sign in currently. Now this is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. It has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where we can find all the workflows which we have created. And to save the workflows, we can also create separate folders like this. Now to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box is appear in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let me provide a name over here. Create Mailchimp member on Razorpay payment. After giving the name to my workflow, then I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have list of folders over here. Among these folders, the automation which I'm going to set up currently is related to managing my payments and also email marketing. So here let me select automations for email marketing as my folder in which I want to save the workflow. Now I'm going to click on create, and as we have done that, you can see a new screen is open in front of us which contains two extremely important windows along with a blank workflow. We have to fill up this blank workflow to completely set up our automation successfully. These two windows are trigger and action, as you can see. So trigger and actions are extremely important as they are the basic principles, or we can say are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose I want that every time I'm going to receive a new payment on Razorpay by my customer, then that customer should be added as a member in Mailchimp. For that, I'm going to take Razorpay in trigger and Mailchimp in my action step. When we are going to set up the connection between these applications, then we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the payment is received through Razorpay, then only the member will be added in Mailchimp, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, let us select our trigger application as Razorpay, because we are using Razorpay to start our workflow every time. Then here we have to select the trigger event. That means on the happening of which event in Razorpay, you want to capture the response and start your workflow. So I want that when the payment will be captured in my, then my workflow should start. So payment capture will be my trigger event. Here we have received a webhook URL and also we have received some instructions. So by following the given instructions step by step, we need to insert the webhook URL inside Razorpay. And as we will do that, then the webhook URL is actually going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new payment which is captured through Razorpay towards Pabbly Connect. So let's copy the webhook URL and then I will show you each and every step what you have to do. So first of all, I will take you towards my Razorpay dashboard. After coming over here, you can see that we are currently working in test mode. From the left side, so this is my test Razorpay account, but in your case, you have to do the same steps which I will show you over here in test account in your real account as well, because this is exactly how your account is going to look in real as well. Now from the left side on Razorpay, you have to go towards accounts and setting. And here we have the option of webhooks which we have to select. After coming on webhook option, we have to click on this add new webhook. And first of all, we have to paste the webhook URL which we have received from Pabbly Connect. Then if you want, you can also assign a secret and alert email. And then we have to enter the active events. This is very important because on the happening of which event you want to send the response on this webhook URL, you have to select that. So you will select the same event which you have selected in trigger event over here as payment captured. So I've selected that and now I'm going to click on create webhook. The webhook is successfully added and it is enabled. So I'm going to take you back towards Pabbly Connect. Now it is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that now we have to do a test submission. So how we are going to do that? By simply making a new payment in Razorpay, so that as the payment will be received, the response will be captured, and with that response, our workflow will start and we will complete our automation as well. So I will take you back towards Razorpay. We will go towards the payment links option, and here we have some payment pages as well. So let me use a payment page to make the payment. Okay, let's say here I have the payment page, the ultimate guide to digital marketing. I'm going to copy the URL of this payment page and I will open it in a new tab. And now I'm going to submit the payment over here by entering some dummy details so that the response could be captured in Pabbly Connect. Okay, you can see that we are working in test mode. So this is a test payment page, and also when I'm going to make the payment, that will be a test purchase. Okay, so the amount is already decided. Here we have the amount as 999. The name of the customer is, let's say, Smart Customer. Let's say the email of this Smart Customer is smartcustomer8922@pablytudes.com. Let's say this is the phone number of this customer, and here we already have the product. So now I'm going to click on pay. Now here we have the payment options, and because this is a dummy purchase, so I'm going to use UPI where I'm going to enter a dummy UPI to make the payment. The payment is processing and you can see that the payment is successful. So as we have made the purchase, let's go back towards Pabbly Connect, and you can see that the response is already captured over here, and that too automatically. So now we have received all the details in the response. Let's start reading them one by one. You can see here we have the payment method. Then we have the status of the payment that is captured. We have the order ID over here, the product which is being purchased. Then we have the phone number of the customer, their name, their email address, the method of the payment through UPI, and some other details. This means our connection between Razorpay and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful. And now every time the payment will be received through Razorpay, the response is automatically going to capture inside Pabbly Connect. And my objective is to create the person as a member in Mailchimp who has made the payment in Razorpay. So for that, now I have to set up the connection between Mailchimp and Pabbly Connect. So now I'm going to take you back towards my Pabbly Connect account. We will go towards action step and we will select our action application as Mailchimp. Then we have to select the action event. So here I will simply select add new member with custom fields. And now I'm going to click on connect. For building the connection between Mailchimp and Pabbly Connect, here I have two options, add new connection and select existing connection. In case if you already have an existing connection, you can just directly go with that. But I'm going to show you to build a new connection. For that, I will select add new connection over here. And here I have to enter token and the data center. So first of all, let us enter the data center. We have the instructions given over here that how we have to find out the data center. It is saying that enter the data center example this, which appears as a subdomain in your Mailchimp account URL. So I will take you towards my Mailchimp account, and you can see that this is the URL of my Mailchimp account. In the URL, here we have this as our data center US6. So I will simply copy it. I'm going to go back and I'm going to quickly paste it over here. So this will be my data center. In the similar manner, you have to get your data center from the URL of your Mailchimp account. And now let's move forward towards entering the token. To get the token, once again, we have the instructions over here. We just have to go towards our Mailchimp account. We have to click on the profile picture, and then we have to go towards extras, and then we have to go towards API keys. So I'm going to take you towards Mailchimp. This is my profile picture. We have to go towards profile section. And over here, we have the option of extras, under which we have to select API keys. Now here we have to scroll down. We have to create a new key in Mailchimp. So let's scroll down and we'll click on this create a key button. Now we are going to create a new key by adding a name to the key. So let's say I'm going to give the name of my key as new members, just a random name. I'm going to generate the key, and here the key is ready. So I'm going to click on copy, and I'm going to go back towards Pabbly Connect to paste it over here. Let's click on save. And as we have done that, you can see that the connection between Mailchimp and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful. And as we have done that, you can see that the connection between Mailchimp and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful. And now we are going to enter the details in these fields to create a member over there successfully. So first of all, we have to select the list in which you want to add the member. So you can have multiple mailing lists for different requirements. You have created them. So you have to select a specific list in which you want to add these members. I only have one list, so I've selected that already. Then we have to enter the email address of the customer. Okay, so here the email address is already received. It's because I want to add the same person who has purchased the product in Razorpay as member in my Mailchimp account. So for that, I'm going to use the same details I have in my earlier response. Here we have the email address. So I'm going to directly map the email like this. And as I have mapped this email, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So this means that every time a new purchase will be made in Razorpay, the response is going to be captured, then this email is going to replace with a new email of that new response. And not only the email, but all other details as well, which we are going to map in these fields, will get replaced. And in this way only, we will automate the entire process, because if we will enter the data manually over here, then it will become static and it is not going to replace. Therefore, mapping is very important. If you want to assign any tag to your leads or to your members, you can give them like this by using comma separated values. I'm going to ignore this field because I do not want to assign the tags. Then here, or let's say I'm going to give the tag as Razorpay, so that I will identify all the members who have purchased product from Razorpay separately. Okay. Now here we have to select the status of the subscriber. So I'm going to select subscribed. Interest, if you want, you can add groups as well. We have the company name, designation, first name, last name. I have not received the first name and last name separately. I have received full name of my customer. So in order to enter the first name and last name separately, I'm going to use text formatter so that I can split the name. For that, I will click on this add action step button in between, and I'm going to use text formatter as my action application. Text formatter will help us to format the text in our workflows according to our requirements. We have multiple events over here. As you can see, we can select them according to our requirements whenever we require. But here currently we want to split the name. So we'll select split text. Let's click on connect. To split the name, we have to map the name over here so that it could become dynamic and it could change automatically whenever a new response will be captured. So I've mapped the name which I want to split, and I want to split the name by using the space I have in between the first name and last name. So in the separator, I'm going to use the space. It is saying that you have to use the given format if you want to use space as your separator. So I will simply copy and paste it over here. Then it is asking us the segment index. That means which segment of this text you want, first, second, or all. I want all. That means the first and the last name. So I've selected all. Let's click on save and send test request button. And here we have the first name and the last name as well. Then here we'll simply map the first name. We will map the last name as well. And done. Now, if you have received the mobile number, you can map the mobile number as well. If you have received phone number, you can map that. Now, I'm going to directly click on save and send test request button. And you can see that here I have received the response. In the response, it is saying that this is the ID of your member. I'm going to take you towards Mailchimp. We will go towards audience section. And we'll go towards all contact, and you can see that yes, over here the contact is added. That means a member is added with the same email. When I'm going to open this member, you can see that we have the same details, same phone number, same name and the email. This means our connection between Razorpay and Mailchimp is absolutely successful. And now every time I'm going to receive a new payment which is being captured through Razorpay, automatically the person who will purchase the product will make the payment will be added as a member on my Mailchimp account. So in this way, I will be able to manage my online store effectively by adding all the customers who are purchasing the products as the members of my mailing list in Mailchimp. As we have connected the applications, now once again we are going to check whether the workflow is running fine or not. For that, I will take you back towards my Razorpay dashboard. And this time, let's say I'm going to purchase something else. Let's say this time. And once again, I'm going to purchase something else. Let's say this course. I'm going to open it in a new tab. And now I'm going to purchase this course for 1500. So let's say the name of the customer who is purchasing the course is Best. And let's say the last name is customer. Let's say the email is bestcustomer23@pabblytudes.com. Let's say here the phone number, and we have the course name as well. Quickly, I'm going to make the payment by using the UPI as the payment is successful. So now I'm going to once again take you back towards my Mailchimp account. We'll go back towards the audience section. And here you can see that yes, best customer is added successfully. I'm going to quickly open, and here you can see that we have all the details. This means our connection between Razorpay and Mailchimp is successful, and also the workflow is running absolutely fine. So in the similar manner, you can also very easily create this amazing automation step by step, that whenever you're going to receive the Razorpay payment, the person who has made the payment will be added to your Mailchimp account as member. So I hope the automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.